82 pounds. In the purple we have Maka Kioa of Tooele. And he's facing in the green and black singlet from Kearns, Alex Brock.
This guy's 95 or
82. It's just been a long day. You wanted it to be 220.
I swear.
I swear these guys shouldn't even be wrestling or something. Those guys are ahead of us though, so that throws you off. They're, I think they're a match ahead of us. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they are. We're at the start of the second period. Score still 0-0. They'd run the final at the same time.
I was hoping it was all 3 months.
But you know that when you're in the finals, it's cooler to have it. But I'm going to point out to our kids, if you listen in the finals when they read the things, not all of them, but the majority of them will have a good GPA. And the reason is if you're disciplined enough to get good grades, that discipline transfers over to wrestling, and vice versa.
I graduated 3 times before wrestling season. During wrestling season, my GPA dropped.
You make up for it during the off season.
I barely would make it to go to state.
You'd get that bad, and you still pull the 3.5.
Like a 2.
And you still pull the 3.5.
I had a 4.0. The whole sophomore year.
If it wasn't for wrestling, you probably would have had a 4. Or if you had tried, you got a 3.5 without trying. From what you told me.
My sophomore year, I was like, I'm gonna get a 4.0. I'm gonna get a 4.0. And I did it. I was like, I don't really do that ever again.
The whole year? I don't know if I ever got a 4.0, like even one term.
And I was like, yep, nope, never again. That was way too much work.
Not worth it. My little personal pat on the back was not worth it.
So then it dropped drastically. Dropped to like a 3.0 and then like dropped to a 2.0.
But listen to them, like, it's rare that you'll hear one, well, they won't announce it if it's low, but it's rare that you'll hear one below like a 3.3. And every year there's always like at least one, if not 2 or 3 kids in the state finals that are academic all state. There's always at least one. And there's several that placed.
They're just all around good kids.
Yeah, it's discipline. It carries over. Maybe that's what we should look for when we recruit our 5th and 6th graders. What kind of students are they? So that takes a huge headache off of, you know, to worry about their grades. I've also known some really good wrestlers that have just crap grades too. But I'm just saying, like, majority.
I think from now on, after this experience, we do a group tournament after.
Yeah, because then they can't just go tune out and be like,
Oh, okay.
I want to come back tomorrow. I was tempted. I was so pissed yesterday. I almost said, I'll kick you off the team if you don't come back tomorrow, even if you're out.
Because look who's not here. Almost every kid does.
I'm not going to waste my energy on him, though.
No, I don't know.
He's doing what he's doing, and then, I was tempted to, but then I'm like, I'm not gonna try that one. Like, I'm just shocked with Carlos still. So he's 15, he's got pressure on his family. So happening one time, I'm like, all right. But this has happened 3 times, 2 of which are tournaments. One was a Saturday practice. And apparently it's not even like planned. They just are like, all of a sudden we're having a practice.
Oh, well, I have to miss my tournament.
Scores 2-2 this third period. 15 seconds left. I don't know, dude. I'm tempted to go talk to his dad about it. I'd be like, are you aware your kid's on the wrestling team? I haven't seen you one match. Are you aware he's on the wrestling team? Hey, are you aware what that means, like a commitment level? You can't just like spur of the moment and be like, oh, he's just got this other thing and make him miss it. And then he pissed me off that he doesn't like explain this to him. Apparently he's more afraid of them than me. He was pretty scared he was getting kicked off the team. It's like texting me, what can I do? I know you're not going to make me captain now. I know that's out of the question, but what can I do to not get kicked off the team? I should have milked it a little more. I let him worry a while. I'm like, Carlos, I said no to you in English and Spanish yesterday. What part of that didn't you understand? No is the same word in English and Spanish.
It is?
No is no.
No is no.
I'm like, Carlos, I said no in English and Spanish. What part of that didn't you understand? And that's where he's like, yeah, I know, I shouldn't have kept asking you, but then I didn't have it right. And I was like, stop telling people that was a lie. You know you have it right. You know I was on my way to your house. And then you try to lie to me about it? Like, lie to other people. I was the one in the conversation.
I was on the way to your house.
I was the one driving to your house, dude. I even asked him if he was lying about the practice. I'm like, is there even a practice, or are you lying about that too?
It's probably over too.
I guarantee it was like 2 hours long.
If that. What if it's like 45 minutes?
Yeah, half of it was probably lunch. Probably got together, family picnic. Probably like a family get together and then you practice for like an hour.
30 seconds.
They're 15-year-old kids. They're not even disciplined enough to come to their Saturday tournament. What makes you think they can practice for more than an hour on a quinceañera? Until April. You know what that tells me though? If we can get Latino parents to be into this, they'll make their kids be here. But all our Latinos that are flaky, their parents don't come. Their parents aren't involved. If we can get ones with involved parents, that could change.
Dude, I'm not even kidding. My junior, our whole team, all the varsity, only 2 white kids on varsity, and me and the head boy. Everybody else,
Were their parents involved?
all of them.
Dude, there's some star
They would
teams.
just sit and watch practice.
I've seen some like Colorado teams and some like New Mexico teams, all Latino, and they're all just mixed stars.
We have for free.
Like wrestling is part of their culture. It's not soccer. It's no quinceañera. But I mean, next to soccer and quinceañeras, I think wrestling's very good. There's a lot of, look at the UFC, there's a lot of good fighters with it. Central America. And the winner in the tiebreaker is Tooele, or the double overtime. Was that double overtime or was that triple?